Welcome back. So, while I'm still in quarantine, not able to. Damn, my shirt wrinkly. While I'm still in quarantine, not really able to go anywhere too much. I'm gonna do something that's been needed to be done. Number one is I'm gonna do the spark plug wires on the car today. But the other thing is that I've been meaning to do for the past, I don't know, it's been neglected, but this thing right here, my daily driver, needs to be buffed and waxed. Or buff and wax. I think I gotta wash it first though, but I'm hoping to get it done before the sun gets too hot and you know, the stuff doesn't work so well and it's really hot in the sun, so we'll see how much I get done of it, but I'll bring you all along. See you soon. That old Ford shining. Not bad for almost 350,000 miles. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. 365. Alright, got the new plug wires on. I went ahead and reinstalled. Well, let me say this. I tried to get the wires up as high as possible, away from anything, especially the headers. Same on this side. I kind of just put a zip tie around it right there, kind of keep it up away from anything. I need to rewrap that. It's one of the AC lines, and I just kind of going back to the distributor. So what I did was I actually went back with the factory distributor cap cover. It's just rubber. The reason why is because I saw, let's see, who was it? It was, I think it was Brutal. I was watching one of his videos a couple weeks ago, and they mentioned, you know, basically if there was ever a fuel leak from one of the injectors, or a fuel line started leaking and bust off, anything, you know, anything could happen, especially up here if it started leaking. The first place it's going to ignite is your distributor, because you know there's spark underneath your cap. So all it would take is a small little leak and it's up in flames. So that actually got me thinking. I said, you know, I still got the factory cover. Let me clean it up and put it back on. That gives me a little bit of peace of mind too, you know. And it hides the kind of, I kind of say it like this way, but it kind of hides the ugliness of the wires being bundled up right there. These are 10 millimeter wires, so they're a little thicker than, you know, the 7.5 or 8 or whatever. So they're a little more bulky, crunched up on, you know, right there at the distributors. So yeah, shit looks a lot better than it did. At least they all match now. So now I'm going to move on to putting the nitrous nozzle back in the intake tube, and then finish running the wires in. And still need to get a piece of loom to put here, just a small piece, because I got everything done up to right here to right there. So that'll take care of that, and then get a few pieces to put on here to make it look good. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is getting some new radiator hoses. These are the silicate hoses, but they're kind of, you can tell they've seen better. It's seen better days. This one and the bottom one down there. And I'm going to take some degreaser on the next sunny day. Take some degreaser and just kind of degrease the front and sides, and just clean everything up a little bit. Also, I need to get this hood off, or if I can tape it up and paint underneath. I'm just going to do black. Then I'll put a few stickers on it or whatever. That way, because it's just, you know, I sprayed a little bit of primer that I had on there that day, and I need to fix that little spot. Well, that's actually a scratch. That's not. I thought it was a indention, but it's not. So yeah, I'm just gonna spray that flat black. I got 2 cans of it. I'm gonna do flat black. I might do some clear over it. I hadn't decided yet, but I'm definitely gonna do flat black. And then put some stickers on it, and call it a day. I need to clean up a little bit back there on the firewall there. I need to fix that, fit in there. Whenever I got the car, somebody had run the hot wires for the fans that went to that Durrell box going to the windshield wiper motor, and I was like, what in the world? So I just snipped it off. I need to connect that back together, make it look good again. Take that bracket off right there, clean it, put it back on, probably paint it flat black or something. Just a little, cosmetic stuff, small stuff, keep me busy. So, but yeah, we'll go from here. I did get the word from David. He said that my chip is on the way back to me, so I should have it by probably Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday, towards the weekend. So, and we'll put it on, try it out. At that point, I'll have to set the timing to 10 degrees because your chip does all your advance for your timing and everything. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep y'all updated. Alright, so I was driving the car the other day, and when I was driving it, I smelled fuel. This was on last Saturday, I believe it was. Me and my son were riding. I smelled fuel real strong, like, maybe I was at the gas station and stepped in some and got on my shoe or something. I don't know. It just smelled really strong. So when I got back to the house, I got looking around, and underneath here I saw there's a really clean spot on the fuel tank cover, and there's a really dirty spot from just from the road crud. But I said that told me right there that there's a fuel leak. That's where the fuel had been, and it evaporated clean. So I came back through because I just put that 255 liter per hour pump in it, and I came back through and first thing I looked, I was like, well, maybe that it's leaking from the seal's not sealing or whatever. And actually, it turns out, looks like the lock ring backed off. Because I could actually, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I can move it back and forth a little bit. But I think what happened is this lock ring backed off. I'm going to try to tighten it up a little bit more and see how much better I can get it. If not, I'm going to have to get a different O-ring to go underneath that to seal it up. But you can clear, whenever I got back that day and saw, the wetness underneath, I popped this and it was kind of moisture up here. So, and I turned the key on with this up, and I don't see the lines leaking or anything. So it's got to be coming from here when it's splashing. So I'll just have to see what happens. Oh, so I actually went to go snug this thing back up, and I see the problem. Y'all probably see it too, right there. That seal didn't sit flat whenever I was tightening the ring up, and it moved out of the way a little bit. So that's what's causing it. As y'all can see, I can move this thing ever so slightly. Yep, that's it. I didn't see it whenever I was putting it in, so I'll have to pop these lines back loose, undo that lock ring, set that seal back down. If that seal is messed up, actually I had an extra one, so I'll get this thing sealed up. O-ring seems to be fine. Looks like it just got it moved out of that groove that's down in there, and I don't see any cuts on it or anything like that. That's where it was kinked up right there, but luckily it didn't cut anything. So I'll try to get this thing seated back down in there again.